Astraea Love, and I'm here to help enlighten your journey. So thank you for all of you that are returning subscribers. It's so nice to see you again and to have you back. I'm so thankful. God bless you. And for those of you that are new, welcome, welcome. I'm going to turn the background sound down just a tiny little bit. Give me 1 second. There we go. Okay, so I don't have to yell or anything. All right, so my readings are for entertainment purposes only. Okay, I'm like, Kara, stop moving. I say that because I want you to observe whatever comes up rather than absorbing it, okay? Which means we're taking the higher perspective, or at least looking for the bird's eye point of view, okay? So when something like it's entertainment, we're less likely to, and also, again, just think of how like you don't necessarily absorb whatever you watch. So you can see it from like a third eye perspective, pretty much. All right. So we're looking for your higher self's perspective of the storyline that's up. And why we're doing that is because we want to get, like, you could have many different lifetimes where this one subject has been a thorn in your ass. Okay. Like, and so it could just literally be something that's so on repeat that you just have to take the highest perspective. What is your higher self trying to teach you? What is your soul trying to teach you about this experience or this person or whatever it is, you know? And then once you get that, you'll stop repeating that cycle. So that's why I say that, just to give you guys a little bit more depth of why I am doing this. Because it's repetitive, but it's all good. So this is a reading for the collective, which means I'm just channeling what God's saying, and then I'm talking to the Holy Spirit, the angels, and basically spirit guides, ancestors, whatever comes through. Again, like anything that's going to be communicating with me has to go through the Most High God. So I don't have a fear of like talking with spirits or whatever, because if they come to me, there's a reason for that. And other than that, the dead fear me. They don't really come to me because I'll boom pass their ass the fuck on to the to the next lifetime just like that. So they actually don't really come to me for like that. But when they do, they're always coming from being crossed over. Okay. So, you need to be able to use your best discernment when listening to tarot. This is a reading for the collective, okay? So you need to literally use your intuition, your thoughts, your feelings, and your that gut feeling, that clairsentience. That's kind of like the intuition. Now, if you have a pendulum, this is a pendulum. Okay, you can use a pendulum or you can use muscle testing. Those are two really good ways to ask yes and no, and maybe questions like you'll get yes, no, and maybe. Okay, ask these questions about what part of the message to take, and then what part of the message to leave for somebody else. Okay. Also, all messages are timeless and prophetic, which means I could be talking about something past, present, future. And then whenever you get to this video, you've attracted it in via the law of attraction. Okay. So so it could be one thing I say, or it could be 10 things that I say that you need to hear. But just kind of, like I said, watch it like it's entertainment. So know that not every message may be your message and not every message may resonate, and that's okay. A lot of the times when we get told prophetic messages, we'll be like, oh, that's just crazy, I don't think that. But then it ends up coming true because like prophetic. So be aware that could also be part of it. Also, I feel like somebody's trying to cloak something right now, and I rebuke that energy. So know that anything that comes up with these readings, this is stuff that God's bringing to me. So obviously the Most High God is already involved in it and knows about it. Okay. So it's something that we're working on. It's not something that we're just like, oh, gonna give a bunch of horrible timelines like of stories of information that you're going through, and then that's never going to get resolved. You right now have the ability to engage with God and to work through this issue, and God is so great that it's just like boom, when you acknowledge it, you get that higher lesson, you get that wisdom, you can then move on. So okay. and grow. Basically, that's part of it. So you need to be in a mentally and emotionally healthy space while watching tarot. And if you take any advice with you before applying it to your life, you must follow up with the proper professional in the field of the advice that is taken. Okay. All right. That's just being responsible with the information. Okay. So by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible self, and with any information being channeled. Be on your best behavior because God, the Most High, is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. The background music that you're hearing is a YouTube channel called Healing Vibrations. And this is a crystal sound bath to build positive energy, which I thought would be really, really good for today. There's going to be a lot of unveiling stuff. And then God had me get the past life deck, so I'm kind of intrigued. All right, let's do the protection part. So yeah, Healing Vibrations. You got to go get yourself a subscription. They are amazing YouTube channel, and they have like lots and lots and lots of different crystal sound baths. And if you have a hard time sleeping, they have ones that actually help you sleep. So so you're getting that extra cleansing energy. All right. So we open our psychic connection to God, the source of all things. And we invite our higher selves forward into our consciousness and awareness now for this reading and for every other. We manifest the Christ consciousness grids of the earth, and we ask that the Most High God assist us. We invoke and evoke God, the Most High Spirit, to help us maintain and manifest those Christ consciousness grids. We ask that the Most High God return all evil, avenge us, and then block out any negativity that would try to come in, remove any root work, and anything else that would be like bad for this reading or for anybody else. I ask that if anybody's possessed with anything, that God, or if they're irritated, that we rebuke that spirit of possession, we rebuke that spirit of irritation, we rebuke those spirits, and we ask that the Most High God, that you rebuke them with us and for us, and speak life over our lives. Okay, so thank you so much. So we're summoning the archangels to my space and to your space, because they can be in two places. They can be in like lots of places actually at one time. Okay, spirit guides and guardian angels, mine and yours. I invoke and evoke the sword Excalibur, the circle sword, the blue flame, the will of God, and along with that, I call upon the legions of Astraea and Michael to just, use that tool in this reading for me and everybody on the other side. The ancestors of myself and the collective, the Elohim and the Anunnaki, the deities of Lovecraftian lore, the Holy Grail vortex into this space and then into wherever you're at, the Holy Spirit and our Merkaba light vehicle, Serapis Bay, any crossed over loved ones with messages, the ascended masters, Jesus Christ, Muhammad, the saints, Buddha, the guardians, got the guardians, Loki, Thor, Sophia, the Ophanim, the Galactic Federation of Light, Spiritual Court, the Watchers, and Baron Somde, Papa Legba, the Elementals, the Fae in the Spirit Realm, the Nature Spirits, including Gaia and Green Man, Alien, Alienel, and Alien Nottooth, the extraterrestrial Starseed families, Yaldabaoth, Nyarlathotep, and the Shoggoths. The infinite safety and protection of the Creator, along with the promises for the chosen, Jehovah, Yahweh, the Hounds of Tindalos, the Jinn, Allah, Sakla, Theos, Shiva, Shakti, Lilitha, the Light of God, Glory of God, the Heavenly Host armies, the Orisha, the Aloha, Olodumare, and Boquet. Okay, and then specifically with Olodumare and Boquet, can we please get a cleansing and removal of all voodoo and Santeria? I mean, like demolishing the altars and whatever the nonsense is. Okay, thank you. Wow. And all the voodoo dolls and all that crap. Like, I'm trying to see what's going on because I'm really sick of pulling cards and getting this destiny swap bullshit. Like, I'm like, if one more reading comes out like that, I'm just gonna pull my hair out. Not really that I would do that, but it is quite annoying. All right, so I want to see what other lifetime is going on. Okay, that's causing this. Because I don't feel like it's coming. I mean, it's happening in this lifetime, but it's not coming from this lifetime. So okay, let's see. All right, this lifetime. Shit. Okay, this makes sense. This is just like disturbingly sad. Okay, so this lifetime, the lesson for this overall, like I said, higher self perspective, is about forgiveness. Now the time frame is the early Middle Ages. I'm really feeling like it's actually kind of almost to the end of the Middle Ages is where you come in. Okay, or maybe at the height of the Middle Ages, yeah, right before it started to flop. So you were some type of guru or idol, okay? I am seeing, what is that? El Dorado. I'm seeing El Dorado for somebody, okay? So you were an idol that was in El Dorado. That's for somebody. Your love life, you were separated by distance from the one that you loved. Your faith was Gnostic or dualistic. I'm not for sure what dualistic is. You'll have to search that. But Gnosticism has to do with like inner knowing. Your trauma was mental illness. The location is talking about Southern Europe, which is, like I said, it's when we think of medieval like times, it's really Europe that we're thinking about. I mean, at least for me, I think of like, yeah, all of the books that came from that time and all the weird paintings and stuff. So this lifetime was a suicide. Okay, now let me just look and see here. So there has something to do with a group living situation. See how they got like a teepee? So I do feel like you were a part of some type of tribe, some type of commons, some type of cult. Could have been a religious or, yeah, that type of cult. And then possibly a monastery. But the end of this lifetime was by suicide. Why am I'm thinking of like Shango, how Shango was the best warrior in Africa. Then when he got beat, he hung himself and he transitioned into an Orisha. That's kind of what I'm feeling. The lesson is forgiveness. Death was suicide. Also, somebody was like a plague doctor. Okay. Confirmation. Double confirmation. All right, so what does this have to do with the destiny swap? Oh, well, I had explained this the other day. Like when the Americans came to this land and decided to like steal it from the Native Americans, and I'm not gonna say the other heinous things that we did, okay? But like, let's just say we stole it, then we tried to enslave. We gave them we gave them the worst land in the United States. If to be quite honest, it's almost unlivable. We forced them to do that, or we were like, you either convert to, this is in San Diego, at least, you either convert to Catholicism or you're become a slave building the missions. And so anyways, that's destiny swap by the white people coming, or Caucasian, whatever, like whatever people. I don't want to say they're Americans, but whatever. When they came here and were not from here, they came from like Europe, and they stole the land of these native peoples. They stole their destiny and messed with their fate. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's stealing their land, stealing their property. That's stealing their lives. Yeah, they gave them the option to literally like be unalived or to be a slave building their like crazy monastery missions, stuff like that. I mean, that was the offer. So anyways, so that's the type of destiny swap feeling that I'm feeling, that it happened to a whole group of people. So what I've been reading, I was thinking on an individual basis, right? But now I'm seeing that this has been affecting the entire collective. Truly affecting the entire collective. But I know there's more than one lifetime, so we're gonna see that. We're gonna just take a look at the different timelines, and then we're gonna resolve that. Okay, so suicide is something that we need to resolve. Okay, the unaliving of the self, we're gonna resolve that right now. Most High God, we pray against any suicidal thoughts. We know that those thoughts are not our thoughts. We know that that is an entrapment, a snare of this devil. It's of the devil's working. You know, if there was ever going to be a suicide that was like appropriate, Most High God, you would do it yourself or whatever. Like it would never come by. It would never, it's not natural. Unaliving yourself is not natural. That's kind of where I'm trying to get. Okay, and we want to be in alignment with that which is naturally organically good. Okay, so what other timelines do we need to see about this situation where people's lives were stolen? Basically, that's what we're talking about. That one's blank. I don't know why. Okay. All right. Now, get out of my mouth hair. This is why I normally tie it back. Okay, so this time frame, now we're still looking at Northern Europe. Okay. Actually, I'm seeing like the Celtic lands. So this death was by fire. The lesson is about leadership. Okay, not standing in your true purpose and calling. The time frame was classical antiquity. Your identity was a sibling to somebody else. Okay, your love life had domestic abuse, and then you were agnostic or atheist in that time. Okay. Oh my gosh. So we have a situation here that feels like a setup. So somebody set you up to be executed. Or you could have been, see, so some of you, this is why using your best discernment. Some of you were the executioner, okay? Some of you were the one that was going to be executed. And some of you were a snitch, and some of you were a witness that got taken out, okay? So that they couldn't show up in court, is what I'm seeing. So it doesn't say what you were tried for. Oh, well, it shows death was fire. But then it's showing the noose, like executed. Okay, so again, stealing somebody's life. Yeah. So I'm seeing that there's karma here that needs to be cleared up. Most High God, I ask that the karma from these lifetimes be cleared up. Thank you. Another high Middle Ages. This is so wild, you guys, that it keeps pulling from these like very close to one another time frames. I'm wondering if it's like timeline, like these are multiple what time frames are happening at once. Okay, so this one, let's see, we'll start. The time frame is the high Middle Ages. Okay, the lesson from this lifetime is about greed. Your death was a murder. Okay, your identity, you were a devotee or a follower of something. Your love was abandoned. Okay, your faith was ethical religion. Trauma was poverty, and location Eastern Europe again. So weird. Okay. So there was an injustice done against you because look, see the crosses in the background? That's like being crucified. So this is another way that people steal destinies by unalivingness, okay? Like we saw the first timeline. Now we're talking about another way. Okay, so this is when you victimize somebody, you set them up, right? Like I feel like you were set up. I feel like people lied on you. I feel like you were victimized. I am picking up on a female life here, and I feel like this is a young woman who just didn't have a husband yet. Okay, and your parents were passing away. So you didn't want to be with like this judge character is what I'm feeling. I mean, maybe he was attached to the judge or something like that. But they all started pointing the finger at you when things started to go bad after your parents died because you didn't marry anybody. And that's like unacceptable in society to be a woman and be unmarried. So they victimized you. Okay. Injustice overturned, like because you wouldn't sleep with the official. This is what I'm picking up. Okay. You were a victim. They tried to make you out to be a perpetrator. And this was some type of payback or revenge because you wouldn't, like I said, sleep with that person. I'm going to go ahead and clear the energy in here. Get rid of this denseness. All right, so now we've had 3 really good examples of like how to steal somebody's destiny by ruining their future. I feel like there's going to be 5 total. Because these people have tried to do the same exact shit. They never stop with like trying to do the same thing. It's always going to be one of these ways that they try to come for you, okay, and come for your destiny. But just know that even by unaliving you in other lifetimes, they didn't get your destiny. That's the illusion that the devil paints, that they can have something that God gave to you. Okay, so now we've got one that is the early Stone Age. Wow, this lesson is hubris. Now, hubris is like arrogance, cockiness, and ignorance all mixed together. The death was an animal attack, okay? Identity, an adult male. Love was very possessive. Faith was nature-based, and the accident was trauma, and you were in the jungle. Let's see what I had. Oh my goodness. It was an air disaster. Something came. See how it says like it's like comet? It was an air disaster. So yeah, it could have been a plane crash for some of you. Okay? Some of you it was a plane crash. But I'm feeling a lot more of the asteroid kind of energy. Definitely was not a tornado. It probably felt like a bomb, okay? It probably felt like bombs were going off, but this is more of something that's astrological. So even on an astrological level, messing with somebody's destiny, an air disaster. This is like super interesting to me. So in that lifetime, yeah, okay, so in that lifetime you died of an animal attack. Didn't it say that? Yeah, hubris, jungle, death was animal attack. You know what I was seeing? I was seeing the Brits, whatever, people from England in India. That's the jungle I'm seeing, and some type of natural disaster caused everything to be in a state like of chaos, basically. And you know how animals will like run? They'll try to get away because they can sense an earthquake before it comes. That's kind of the type of feeling that I'm getting. So Yeah, I think that you were like literally eaten by a tiger in India. That's for somebody. All right, one more. Okay. So this is interesting. This is the Middle East. All right, location. The time frame is late modern age. What your lesson was walking the middle path. Okay, so the middle path you have like left hand path, right hand path. Left hand path is I am God. Right hand path is I serve God. Middle path is finding somewhere to be in the middle on that. Your death was with childbirth. Okay, so it also involves basically the fate and destiny of another being. Your identity was a wife. Okay, in your love life, you ended up being a widow or a widower. Your faith was philosophical. Okay, your trauma was material loss, like material loss. Um, and so then we flip it over and it shows. This is an interesting card. In the background, it shows Egyptian hieroglyphics, right? And then it shows somebody in a chariot going to war. Okay. It's not weird. And it says war. So there was definitely, some type of war going on. I feel like your husband was possibly a deserter of this war and they hung him. So there's a trauma about this, about dying in childbirth without having your husband there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that involves yeah. So basically, your destiny can be stolen through war. It can be stolen through natural disaster, through doing crimes and injustice, through execution, and through the stealing of like tribal lands and stuff like that, and enslaving of people. So now let's see. So this is the other lifetimes, right? The parallel timelines where you have been victimized by some shit that you couldn't control, like being a woman or being being, at a time where there's war. All right, I want to know what and who is behind this whack ass shit. Okay, 6 of Wands. So your dreams. So this is the 6 of Wands. See how they're celebrating together? This is your dreams and plans are finally fulfilled. Hard work and careful planning result in glorious success. Fame, public recognition, and honor. Victory over the opposition. Triumph and success have a positive effect on your self-esteem. You are bursting with pride. Avoid arrogance. Financial reward for hard work. Okay. So that's basically the gist of what they wanted to steal in all these lifetimes. 9 of Pentacles. Most slowest moving financial energy in the deck, but the most sturdy, the most, stable, sturdy. Okay, money and possessions are safe if you are cautious and disciplined. Watch out for financial interest. Rely on your own instincts and research. Do not trust financial advisors. Again, you come into a large sum of money, possible inheritance or lottery winnings, investments pay off. So this is showing me your hard work, your dreams being realized, your investments paying off, you doing well, okay? You being your happy self. I feel like you are somebody that likes to make the world better. I'm hearing Capricorn, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini may be attached to these timelines. Okay. The 3 of Swords talks about sorrow and loss, arguments with a lover, marriage separation, incompatible lovers, cruelty, abuse, and separation. causes emotional upheaval. Someone will betray you. You're capable of inflicting hurt. Mistakes are made. Accept the blame for your part. So this is like a warning, because this hasn't happened yet, but like it's a warning about betrayal. Someone will betray you. That's what it says, yeah. So any mistakes that was made, we accept our part in whatever the mistakes that was made here. Okay? Because these are all clearly about being betrayed. And feeling betrayed by God by like having a natural disaster hit. Five of Wands. This is like a caution. Caution, you may have to resort to underhanded methods to get a project pushed through. Competition, greed, and lust for power. So again, that's showing why these people did this shit. Greed and lust for power. Obstacles, secret opposition to your plans. Arrival challenges your authority. Okay, there is no easy way to do this. Arguments will be a part of every day. Jeez. A frustrating, difficult time ahead. Hassles, bad luck, and nuisances. Let's see why. Oh, okay, so this is showing me, wow. All right. This is showing me basically all of these timelines coming together and what is going to happen. Okay, so this is the Tower in the reverse, which talks about these people causing their own pain. So these people basically, by coming up against your Nine of Pentacles and your Six of Wands, okay, they're experiencing like sorrow and loss. Somebody could be breaking up with their marriage, like, and you just haven't gotten wind of it yet because you could very well not care about these people. These people, by coming up against you because you're innocent, yeah, in God's eyes, you're innocent as far as whatever they're trying to accuse you of, and especially these timelines, you are innocent. Like all of these timelines, God's like, boom, stepping in, not gonna allow this betrayal to happen, and so it caused literally, we call judgment on it. Caused the Five of Wands, and then these people cause their own problem. Their freedom is threatened. Now their freedom is threatened, like spiritual freedom, because they were abusing spiritual law to get all of these timelines like pushed through, basically. So they were messing with spiritual law. You may be accused falsely. Okay, this is what these people were doing. Like this card talks about that injustice right there. And them pointing at her, being accused falsely, right? So know that this is that other lifetime karma. Okay, loss of a job, pride and prestige, disaster, and the accompanying unnecessary suffering that could have been avoided. Take action and stop trouble. Okay, then we have the Two of Swords, which talks about no major change. Surprise, surprise, these people, even with the warning and us calling judgment, like they still are not going to change. So yeah, no major changes and very few events. Your heart is closed off to the possibility of pain. So we release all heart walls and all emotional pain. Emotional barriers protect you from love. You are basically in denial. Yeah, these people are way in denial. Inability to accept the reality of your problems keeps situations from changing. Take action and compromise to resolve issues. These people are being way haunted by their actions in these other lifetimes, coming at you, falsely accusing you, and then this lifetime, because the next card was the Hierophant. We know that the Hierophant represents the Most High God, but it also could represent somebody being in some type of religious group or organization. Excuse me. Spiritual belch. Those like really never happened to me, but that was a throat one. I felt like there was a frog in my throat, like some weird shit. But I did sing a lot yesterday at a concert, so I sang a lot. So my voice is a little like You'll have to excuse me for that. So yeah, religious institution. All right, so this is the early modern age time frame. Time frame. The lesson is about gluttony. Death is dementia. Okay, we know about that. It's when you lose your memory. Location is in Africa. Trauma is abandonment. Faith is ascetic. Love was obsessive. Your identity was a husband, but you had a secret affair. Somebody set you up. When I'm looking at this picture, I'm seeing Delilah. Like Samson and Delilah. Like I literally am seeing that. So somebody set you up. They had a secret agenda. They wanted to set you up for a love affair. What? Another blank one? Maybe that's for you to write your own. That'd be interesting. Okay, so basically, yeah, they tried to set you up so that it would look like you were having a love affair. Secret affair. Yeah, you could have had like a side chick, or somebody wanted to be the side chick. Okay, it's another way to like get in and be like mess with somebody's destiny by trying to stop them or block them. So I feel like in this lifetime a secret became exposed. Okay, that was the whole agenda. And I felt like somebody had cursed your mind and your memory so that you would not remember what you did or what they did. Yeah, what they did, so you wouldn't remember what they did. That's so ridiculously shitty. Oh, like that cloaking energy. We rebuke that in the name of Jesus. We remember everything so that we can guide ourselves the best way to resolve all these timelines. We ask that God resolve all these timelines. Okay, so these two, we're gonna get really buck wild right now with these two. All right, we're gonna do this one first because I pulled this one first. Okay, so this lifetime, we're talking about the time frame of the American Civil War era. Okay, some of you were on the side of the Confederates, some of you were on the other side. Some of you were also like, why am I seeing France? I don't know why I'm seeing France. Okay, so the lesson was passive conformity. You died by torture. Your location where you were, it was like an underground civilization. Any trauma that you have is psychological or verbal abuse. Okay, you were in some type of cult-like faith. Your identity was somebody's friend, and your love was companionship. Your royalty, you were a direct descendant of like either Christ or something like that, or a direct descendant of somebody in very royal, like Thor or something, or Odin. Yeah, deposed or loss of title. It kind of reminds me when Odin takes away Thor's power and casts him down to earth and then makes him forget who he is because he's pissed off until Thor can become worthy again. That's what I'm seeing in my mind. But yeah, you're being a direct a direct descendant, and somebody wanted to try to paint the picture like you were illegitimate, but you were a direct descendant. Somebody that was a distant relation to you. Okay, so that's how they were psychologically and verbally abusing you. But the torture part, dying by torture, I feel like, yeah, that was something to do with this royalty. And the false accusations of you being illegitimate. I felt like you were being questioned by somebody and maybe overthrown. Okay. All right. So this one is another one that's kind of so okay. This one's about a cult. There was cult was faith was cult. That's come up 4 times now on here that you are part of a cult. So thank you, spirit. That's what needs to be resolved. This cult are the people that abused you in this past life, and they keep coming for you, right? And this lifetime to do it again, to try to sacrifice you in some type of way, whether it's like that tribal way, whether it's through execution, victimizing, like however, we're like doing shit with the stars. So this one is another underground civilization. Pretty much everything on this is exactly same as this other card. So this is really weird. Your identity was a friend, love was companionship. Okay, you're still in this cult. This is so weird. Death was torture, and then passive conformity. This is all the same as this other card, but the back's not the same. So this has to do with you coming into union with your true love, eternal love, star-crossed love, love of convenience. This was like, and then the unrequited love. Okay, that's part of what sparked the betrayal in this lifetime. You coming into union with your true love, that's part of the destiny that they wanted to steal, was like you having this true love, eternal love, you being royal. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think we're going to use the what's the tea oracle, get a little bit more specific information about this person so that you can be aware, or these people, because like I said, whoever kept doing this to you was not something that God planned. Even the suicide one, I felt like that was witchcraft. Like this is all witchcraft. So let's just see what comes up here. Bankrupt. Somebody's spiritually bankrupt. They're literally spiritually bankrupt. Okay. So, know that I will never contact you for a reading. If anybody ever tries to pretend to be me and contact you for money for a reading or whatever, I only accept tips and donations, and I'm not doing personal readings. If I ever do change that, it'll definitely not be in the way where I contact anybody. So know that that's not me, okay? And don't be scammed by anybody. Obsessive lover, okay? Yeah, this person, dangerously toxic, unhealthy, possessiveness, and karmic. This broke ass, bankrupt person that's obsessed. They've followed you from lifetime to lifetime. It's weird. They don't want me to speak. There's so much pushback with this. Thief, robbed, lost, theft, physical, emotional. That's exactly what the destiny swapping is about. Stealing, taking from another person. So obsessive lover, freak, spiritually bankrupt. That's why they're a thief. Holy Spirit, what do they need to know about this lifetime? This person. That they ain't shit. They ain't shit without you and your energy. They're nothing. They don't even exist without you being the relating factor to them. They don't even exist. They ain't shit. I keep hearing the name Jared and Jeremy and Aaron. Gus or Gustavo. Same shit, different day. Same shit, different day with these people. Or different timeline, most likely. We rebuke all Mandela effect. Whatever. Yeah, this person was a groupie. They were a groupie to you. Like, straight up, being the obsessive lover. Dangerously toxic, unhealthy possessiveness and karmic. And then thief. That ain't shit. Same shit, different day. And they a groupie. They're a follower. Forcer forces things on you, forces their way, and uses force to get what they want. It's a bully. So yeah, if you have somebody in your life that does that, like uses force, that this is who they're talking about. It's from these other lifetimes. Forces things to go their way. Is there anything else that they need to know about? Creativity steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates and feeds off of you. I'm so sick of seeing this shit. But this is exactly what we're talking about, the psychic vampirism activities that these people engage in. Feeding off other people's life. Like, what the fuck? Why are they still doing this? Well, knowing that the Hierophant's there makes me feel better. Okay, is there anything else about this person that we need to be aware of? Yeah, obviously stealing your ideas, duplicating your work, that would be very much the destiny swap agenda. But we're wanting to resolve this because we're not victims. Thank you, God. Broke ass. Again, twice with being broken, bankrupt. So they're spiritually bankrupt and they're broke. They got ego. You hurt their ego in some type of way. Or just you could just be somebody that like they think that you're getting in the way of their relationship with somebody else, but you're not. Like, they're delusional. They need to move on and get a life. Straight up. They need to get a life. Knight of Cups in the reverse refers to a man under 40, attractive, prone to jealousy, mood swings, unfaithful in love, not capable of commitment to one person, dishonest, lives in a fantasy world. In love, he will break your heart. He may cause you to develop a long-term distrust of men. I just heard the name Brian. So yeah, beware of the Knight of Cups in the reverse. They could be wanting to come towards you because they're just broke. Okay, so be aware of that. Wasting time, yeah, stuck, no changes, limited. They want you to be stuck. They want you to waste your time on them. Like, they're a vampire and a thief in every sense of the way. Yeah, how this fake flexing and boss daddy came out. Okay, they act like they're a boss daddy, big dick CEO energy, but they fake flexing. Those two fell out at the same time. So yeah, this person's not a boss. Not stable. And fake flexing, acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off, etc. So be aware of somebody that comes in that's like this Knight of Cups energy, very flighty, okay, very moody, and they're coming in to steal, whether it's your energy. I rebuke all that vampire shit. I'm not putting up with that shit. Anybody tries to steal my energy, I will literally vampire your ass back so motherfucking bad. God will just do it for me. Like, get all that energy that was stolen and give it back to me tenfold. I don't even really need to do nothing. So yeah, people put the, like, it's like a trap for me, you know. All right, so is this person like a lover? Are they going to be coming in as a lover? I know that they won't leave you alone. Girl fight, argument, physical fight, at war, competing. So there is somebody that's in a relationship and they think that they're competing with you for somebody else, and you're not, they're so delusional. You're not even talking to this other person. Like, you won't have anything to do with this other person, or you don't know them. And so this is all in somebody's head. So you could have somebody that wants to fight you or fight over you. Very childish energy to me. Yeah, you're a queen rising, stepping into power, being praised, coming up and being in the spotlight. That's what this is about. They don't like that shit. They want you to be in the mud, struggling, suffering, and them to be in your spot rising. But no, they didn't do the right thing when they had the opportunity. This person wants you back. That one just fell out. Okay? It could be a friend. It could be a lover. They want you back. Especially this Knight of Cups energy. If you already know them, there's somebody that has been trying to do some heavy witchcraft over you to get you back. Like, I can feel that pull, and it's annoying. It's really annoying. Rebuke it. You don't need to be a part of no third party situation with some fucking little dick loser that has nothing to offer, or some like girl that's like just, yeah, being a Knight of Cups energy is not cool. Bad habits, drugs, addictions, toxicities. Like I said, I think that this person has a drug addiction. This could be why they're so broke, and that's why they're coming back to you, because they have some type of thing going on with them, and it's some type of attachment. Like, it could be drugs, addictions, toxicity, or whatever. But be aware of this person. Like, this Knight of Cups person may come off as a not married person. You really need to do your background checking into people, because this motherfucker is married, like, straight up. He's not committal, but because he's already married. Okay, he could be in the military, but again, somebody that's not serious about their life. They're always partying, they're always out, they're always fake flexing, they're all about that life. Okay. Love triangle, like I said, you don't need to be no love triangle. You don't need to be no third party. Multiple lovers and choices. This is what what they want. They want to have their cake and eat it too, only you don't even have anything to do with them. Stalker, stalking, watching, and obsessed. Stalker, watching, and obsessed. They stalk you, whether both online, and I feel like, oh my gosh, romantic love affair. This is what they want. They want, and this is what somebody thinks that you're having oh God, somebody that's with somebody that used to be with, okay, thinks that you're having a romantic love affair with this person, and they're delusional. People are fucking retarded. Yeah, they just keep talking shit about you. Okay, like you're having a romantic love affair with this person or with this person's spouse. Like, no, bitch, you crazy. But yeah, this person's always got your name in their mouth. Like you're the reason that they're a fucking loser. You're not the reason they're a loser. They're a loser. Hooked. They're hooked on you. And they're hooked on whatever this is, whatever this bullshit is. Like they're hooked on this like third party triangle, being in the middle of the drama, fake flexing shit. They're hooked on the drugs and on the ego. They're hooked to all the bad things in life, basically. And they're waking up from some type of spell that they were under. Okay, and that's the part that's tripping them out because they're going back to how their original self is. Yeah, you're getting the jackpot. You're winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money. This is coming into you. This is why this person wants to come back, because they're a broke ass bankrupt piece of shit and they want to leech off of you. Okay, and drain you dry of your finances. That's why you need to be really careful, because they've tried to trick you in other lifetimes. They're a trickster energy. They're not to be trusted. Not to be trusted. Not the mama. Okay. And I feel like they could even be attached to another third party that gets them to like steal, cheat people out of their money and shit like that. Knight of Swords. Somebody is very aggressive. Has, like I said, has a military demeanor, disciplined, supremely confident, has courage and a good heart, responsible, shrewd and alert, planner, engineer, builder, architect. Yeah, this person conceals his emotions, but there's somebody coming in to protect you. And it could be somebody that's in the military. They're going to protect you from this Knight of Cups and their witchery shit. Also, the physical things that this Knight of Cups has tried to put your life at risk. Whether it's putting your information on the web or whatever. You have a Knight of Swords, very aggressive energy that's willing to fight for you and on your behalf. What else do they need to see? Page of Cups, very fishy offer. This is another person that knows that you're getting the jackpot, wants to come in and give you a very fishy offer. That's why you've got this Knight of Swords energy that's here to defend you. Because you got another immature energy that thinks, says, signifies a male under 30, direct and brutally honest. I just heard Jared again and Aaron. This man can be moody and very emotional, sympathizes with others' troubles, passionate about life, outgoing and charismatic, may lack social skills or education. This man enters your life without long-term effects. No, these are all leeches, pretty much. Knight of Wands, be on the defensive about this person. Okay, be on the defensive about this person. Because like I said, there's something not right. They have a fish in their cup. Like, what the fuck can they offer you? Absolutely nothing that you need. Okay, so it's like a very flight. Somebody wants to get back in your energy so that they can like hook themselves into you and continually drain you. And that God's like not gonna allow that to happen. God's like, what? What? Say that again, bitch. Say that. Like, this person that keeps talking shit, God's like, say that shit one more time about my chosen one. So be on the defensive, prepare for an assault, keep resources in reserve. You will be surrounded by trouble. You will feel emotionally and physically tired from the constant conflicts and setbacks in your life. No easy answers, but inner strength and perseverance will see you through. No matter how bad it gets, you must reach the end. So you've already been through this wounded healer part. You're like that part of the initiation of life you've passed. Okay, so I want you to know that this energy is most definitely what is trapping the Page of Cups energy and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Um, See, they're not able to heal or whatever. They need you. They need something from you. They also did something. I feel like somebody wants to come forward and apologize for something that they did that was wrong. Three of Cups, yeah, all about you having a good harvest. People need to grow the fuck up. Good harvest, abundance, and active period met by a lot of successful relationships and new understanding of what makes you happy. You feel energized and in high spirits. Strong friendships are very important at this time. Strong sense of community, team spirit, and hard work. And yeah, but don't rely on people in the community, because again, you're going to be coming into this jackpot energy, or you're in this jackpot energy, and that's what's talking about this good harvest and abundance. Okay, team spirit is going to be the best thing. Popularity, invitations to social events. So you could be invited to go somewhere. I just heard like a secret society party or something like that. You may receive like an invite in the mail, or it could be a wedding, bar mitzvah, some type of gathering, or just a party. Bad reputation came on upside. Oh, they're all upside down. Okay, bad reputation. So somebody wanted to ruin your reputation so that it wouldn't seem like you were worthy of this jackpot. But now it's ruining their reputation because everybody's seeing through their illusions and their bullshit. Like it's completely transparent. Karmic friends, can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition, obviously. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. The person that's tried to destiny swap with you as a friend, somebody that you consider family or friend, at some point. They're broke as shit. They're obsessed. They're a thief. And the only reason they're trying to come back into your life is so they can fucking hurt you, because they didn't get to abuse you. They didn't get to abuse you and steal your jackpot like in other lifetimes. They tried to, okay? I don't want to say they did, but they kind of did. You could have just moved, or you could be moving. This is causing these people to lose their fucking shit. Like if you moved away from a community that was very abusive, those people in that community are losing their shit, because they lost the best thing that was ever in their area. Whatever you come with, the protection you come with protects a certain area. So you could have like literally had to move because of what these people were doing with their harassment. And now this community is seeing these harassers and bullies, I'm being guided to take this spiritual hater for who they are, and they're like, get out. They want them out of the community. And so the spiritual hater is blaming you for, she stole my man. No, you didn't steal nobody's man. You didn't steal nobody's bitch, okay? People need to shut the fuck up and stop talking shit about made up fantasies in their own fucking head, okay? This person is just point blank spiritual hater. That means they hate your spirit, okay? This is beyond ego. Somebody that commits themselves to being a spiritual hater, I mean, you have to hate God. That's why you're broke ass. That's why they broke ass shit. And they ain't shit. And it's always same shit, different day with them. And they're karmic. Hates on your spiritual light, magic, and power. They hate that you're protected. They hate that I'm telling their story. Well, they shouldn't have come up in my reading then. If they didn't do this shit, I wouldn't have nothing to talk about. There's a lot of voodoo that was done. It's being undone. Scarcity tactics, trying to use scarcity tactics to manipulate you, okay? Like, and also they don't want you, if you haven't moved away from this abusive community and you're still being stalked, you need to move, period. You need to move. People could be using scarcity tactics against you. Okay. They may try to use scarcity tactics, but remember, you've got this jackpot card and the 10 of cups. So yeah, you've got the 3 of cups. So be on the defensive, prepare for an assault, because somebody is going to attack your 3 of cups, celebration, good harvest, abundance. But then your 10 of cups, which is your total wish fulfillment of happiness. Pretty much they don't want you to be happy. Yeah, you're entering into a period of peace and contentment, supportive family, great friends, a special love relationship, commitments made and kept, joy and happiness, forgiveness and reconciliation. You have all the material possessions that you need to purchase a home. So there it goes. It says it right there that you have everything you need. Okay. Like you could be coming into that jackpot and then you need to purchase a home and you need to move away from these weirdos. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Oh, like I was just saying, travel. It could be a really good thing for you to go travel right now to get a vacation, or just to travel and move away from the situation. These people, basically. Dust it off. Yeah, dust it off. Dust it off. Just like literally, don't take it personal, even though it's really personal what they tried to do. Know that God's going to handle them and that you're still going to get what you want. Yeah, you could be ignoring them right now, and like that's driving them up the walls. The energy I'm feeling from this person is like they are a habitual divination abuser. They threaten people all the time. They're a bully. They're a psychopath. And it's always, everything is always focused around you. There seriously is something possessing this person to be such a freak. They're always partying, and they don't even see what's about to hit them. They don't even see what's about to hit them. And if their greatest suffering is about you being in the 10 of cups and being happy, then I'm sorry, but they're going to have to suffer forever. Because you're too busy winning. Like I said, too busy winning. Get in the jackpot. Money, money, money. Or lots of spiritual gifts. Lots of more power over them. That you can call judgment down and be like, nah, I'm not dealing with this Knight of Cups. You can stay away from me. But God had to use you to fish these people out, you know, and lo and behold, the Most High has sent somebody to protect you. Well, and even if it's like they want to, somebody in the military wants to protect you because you're a part of their fucking government experimentation program, whatever shit, it still is giving you protection. Yeah, a lot of pushback with me just speaking. Yeah, you're gonna move on unfazed, literally unfazed. Okay, and that's how it should be. Need more from this deck. Person is a grudge holder, so just be aware. They're going to want to seek some type of revenge that's like illegitimate because they're in the wrong. But again, this is a delusional idiot. And I'm not somebody that judges. I'm just discerning that they are ignorant, purposefully ignorant, and they make foolish, idiotic choices. That's why they're broke and bankrupt and want to marry for money and weird shit. Yeah, again, no facts. This person never has the facts, makes shit up and lies. That's probably the biggest irritant that I have with this energy is that they are constantly talking shit, making shit up and lying, and then trying to do shut up spells on you because you're unfazed, because they don't really have any idea what's happening in your life at all, and it's driving them insane. Because before, when this person knew what was happening in your life, they were actively doing witchcraft and other things to try to destroy it, steal it, etc. Now that you're moving away, or you cut them off, or whatever this is, or you turn, whatever this is, or maybe you're ignoring them, they're losing their shit, like losing their mental shit. However, this person was draining you, that entity that was draining you, because this person kept conjuring it up and sending it or whatever, that God intervened and saved your life. That entity was going to drain you dead. And so what God did was God intervened, saved your life, literally verbatim. And this person now has to deal with that entity doing to them what it was supposed to do to you. And God's not going to intervene for this person because, for one, they don't pray. For two, they unjustly came for somebody that was chosen and favored by the Most High, a direct descendant, like I said. And they came for somebody that has a royal lineage, like showed up in the past life. All right. You don't do things. This is like a lesson to be learned. You don't do shit like that. Don't come for somebody if they didn't send for you. Don't be so jealous of somebody that you feel you have to make up lies about them and shit like that. Like, and don't talk about other people. Don't talk about other people and what they have going on, because you don't fucking know what they have going on. And so if that person's not there to defend their half of the story, then you shouldn't be talking about them. And you need to be careful with your words, because some names you should just keep the fuck up out your mouth. Okay? So, yeah, they're hustling, making it rain, focus on money and getting it. This is all they want. This person only wants to take your finances. Thief, obsessive, okay? They're obsessed with stealing from you. That's in any type of way. They feel like they can steal from you, that they're going to be okay. They have no idea what is about to hit them. Always trying to give you dirty ass offers. Anything that they have to offer is dirty. So I'd say, no, you need to go through the Most High God if you want to get to me. You need to get on my level. Commit yourself to the Most High God. Give that dirty ass offer to somebody else. This offer could have been something to ingest. Make sure that you're just careful. People are crazy. Like I said, marrying for money. They want to marry for money. And maybe they did marry for money and now they're broke as shit because they went through all of their spouse's money and now they want to come back to you. Fucking loser. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Fake smiles. They're all fake smiles, okay? You'll know. They're all fake smiles, yo. And rejected. They feel very rejected by you. But, you're over here too busy winning unfazed in your jackpot. So that's all I can say about that. Okay, so that gives you a pretty good picture of who this person is as a whole. What else does Spirit have to say? Well, first of all, they're not going to get away with this crap. Let's just say that. You're going to get your 10 of Cups no matter what. And now that you know that somebody just wants to come force themselves literally into your life some type of way, so that they can steal your energy and steal your time from you and waste it on bullshit. And God's like, no, I have a purpose for this one. You're not going to be touching them. So know that at the end of the day, it's not what these idiot people say. It has nothing to do with them. Know that these lifetimes that we talked about, how we talked about the different ways that one's destiny, aka life, could be taken from them, knowing that we don't allow anybody to intercede on our destiny in any form or fashion. Okay. Never. What's meant for us is meant for us. Okay. All right. So I'm happy with the 10 of Cups, and just know that you'll have to you have this knight in shining armor that's going to be helping protect you. Again, this is all remotely. This isn't something that he's like going to be right next to you, protecting you. This is somebody that's in an organization, a secret society with these other people that tried to bully you, and they're taking your side because God sent you an angel, basically, and it's in the form of this military person who's going to stop these attacks, block out, or like whatever. I can already feel the energy of this person, blocking out what these people were trying to do and turning it back on them because they found out, and it put their organization completely at risk. All right. So we're going to do a couple of the energy healing oracle. So we can just boost our energy really quick, and then I'll let you guys go. Okay, so these cards are just like an energy attunement. When we say the word I, we're not talking about our literal self. We allow our little self, our ego, to just get out of the way so that our higher spirit, aka our higher self, can step forward and manifest whatever the affirmation is, okay? So how to heal from this situation is what I'm like, and what to heal. I guess vulnerability is kind of something. Okay, let's see. Inner work, yeah. That's how we heal. We do the inner work. Straight up. God couldn't have been any more dead on with that. God brings me ideal situations for my inner healing. As I become aware of my weaknesses, I turn them into strengths. I direct my thoughts towards the light and see the positive side of every stage of my life. Darkness turns into courage, thus I get stronger. Yes, amen. I love that, you guys. That's so beautiful. Doing the inner work. Yes, healing. Healing your light body. Balance. I find balance between each sphere of my life. I am the master of my daily life. I make time to nourish the spiritual and the physical. I bring love to my world by fulfilling the needs of my body and my soul. Balance. So we're bringing that balance in, okay? Where all those situations were dangerously out of balance. Learning to love myself. I choose to see the beauty in me. My wealth lies in my nature and potential. I transform weaknesses into strengths. I realize that I am a being of light and I allow myself to shine. Learning to love yourself. Ooh, ooh. Self-love. I attend to my needs by listening to my heart. My inner essence lets me know what is good for me. I respect my limits. I answer the requests of my body and my soul. Thus, I learn to love myself. I love this. It's so important. It's so important. Okay, then we have faithfulness. I commit to my mind, heart, and will. I am devoted to the needs of my soul. I trust in myself, in God, and in the universe. Yes. Now, me, I allow serenity to reign in me. The love I have for myself invites harmony to settle within my being. I listen to, honor, and strive to fulfill the needs of my soul. Amen. Okay, one more. Positive thinking. My life is full of small patches of light. I direct my thoughts towards that which brings me well-being. I place what is weighty, like heavy, for me into the hands of the universe. Little by little, the light awakens in my being and I find serenity. Yes, I love that. So we had inner work, balance, learning to love myself, self-love, faithfulness, me, and positive thinking that came through for that. Okay. Now we're going to do some angel number cards. So, angel numbers. When you see the angel number in your daily life, what you're going to do is you're going to apply whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're doing, whatever is happening at that moment. Okay, whatever you're investing in, you're going to apply the meaning of the angel number towards that. All right. And that's how you're going to decipher how to apply it to your personal life, is what you're doing at the moment. Know that when you see these numbers in your reality, you are in correct alignment. Okay. So these two just fell over and it makes me smile because I'm so happy. 1515, the big break, innovation, focus, creation, progress, forward movement, skills, and goals. An opportunity, help, extra cash, or other support is coming your way. So keep going and have fun in performing your tasks. The most tremendous success comes from passion. All efforts will be rewarded big time. Then we have 6666, great blessings. Self love, boundaries, needs, good vibes, wisdom, understanding, and letting go. Nurture yourself, your needs, desires, and boundaries. Let go of things that are weighing you down. That kind of was what these healing cards was talking about, by putting the weighty stuff, like heavy stuff, into the hands of the universe and releasing it. Okay. Something can only weigh you down if you hold on to it. The moment that you let go, nothing's going to be able to weigh you down. It's your attachment to it that causes there to be stagnation. Let go of the things that are weighing you down. Make space for something meaningful and expand your spirit to all areas of your life. Yes. That big love, opportunity, or job needs to squeeze in somewhere. This is so funny, that just fell over. 2424, good times, leisure, rest, holiday, pleasure, love, affection, kindness, and happiness. You are worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure. If you tell your family and friends how you feel, you'll find that you are all on the same page and can work together effectively. Many people are rooting for you. If you spread love, it will find its way back to you multiplied. True that. Nine, 999, release. Okay. Balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. Your current circumstances are ending, so you might take advantage of the better ones. If you're experiencing a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters, kind of like how we were looking at those past life cards and how that was affecting this lifetime. Okay, that's what we're talking about, releasing. We ask God to help us release that. So if you're experiencing a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? That's twice that says make room for something new to emerge. So yeah, there's going to be a little bit of inner growth that happens after this session. Definitely a lot of activation going on. An awakening. 0330, lucky shirt. So whatever shirt you're wearing right now is lucky. And when you see this number, be aware of what shirt you're wearing, because it means that your shirt is lucky. Love, peace, hope, and optimism. Transferring responsibility to others. Progress, creativity. Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. 222, alignment. Yes, when you see 222, know that it's master alignment, okay? Connection, friendships, romantic relationships, family ties, balance, life choices, compromise, commitment, and trust. How do you move forward towards your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interests if it is piggied by something. Follow these roots. Follow these roots, and it will help you discover your life's purpose. Okay? Know that when when you see 222, you could be doing your life's purpose. We're thinking about it. We're moving in that direction. All right, one more. 1010, it's up to you. Moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, and unconditional love. It's time to put those long cherished ideas into action. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. Trust in the process. So we started with 1515, the big break. 6666, great blessings. 2424, good times. 999, release. 0330, lucky shirt. 222, alignment. And 1010, it's up to you. All right, so be aware you'll be seeing those numbers in your reality somewhere, okay? All right. So thank you guys for those of you that made it to the end of this reading. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. If you would like to tip or donate to the channel, there's a PayPal link in the description box below. If you don't have money to tip or donate, I will accept your energetic donations by liking the video, sharing, subscribing, hitting that notification bell so that you're notified of every time that I go live. You don't want to miss out on anything, any new messages that Spirit has, okay? But know that whenever you attract in my energy, it's going to be kind of the current energy that's going on. So hopefully you're able to see things from a higher perspective. That's my greatest wish for you, okay, is to be able to take a higher perspective of all the different timelines that came up today, okay? So, but I'm really appreciative of all of your likes, subscribes, comments, all that stuff. I really love engaging with you guys, so I encourage you to leave me a comment. Let me know if you see one of the angel numbers and how you're able to interpret and stuff like that. It's always really interesting to me. So know that I am interested in your guys' lives as well, and I care for everybody. So remember that God loves you. Remember that you are loved. Like, that's like the basis of always what my message is going to be, that God loves you. You are loved, okay? And so when you operate from that space, you're going to be able to make better choices for yourself, okay? All right. God bless you guys. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Be really kind to yourself. Be really kind to your body. Be gentle with yourself, okay? And peace be with you guys. I'll see you in the next reading. Air hugs. Bye.